Hello, this is Rory with the Love Chat, and today's topic is the once a week rule. Now, this is video number 178. If you have a question you'd like for me to consider featuring on the Love Chat, please write it in a comment below, and if you enjoy these videos, please subscribe and hit like. Also, if you'd like to do a Skype or email coaching, just visit my website, thelovechat.net/coaching. Now then, let's talk about the once a week rule. This is a very simple idea that when you are dating somebody and it's in the earlier phases of dating, maybe you just met, maybe it's casual that you want to turn into something a bit more serious, maybe you've been dating for even 3-4 months, but it hasn't quite hit that long-term serious boyfriend, girlfriend, etc. phase just yet. What do you do? How do you maintain attraction? How do we make sure that it keeps going in an upward motion? And basically what we want to do is make sure that you set a date once a week, and that's it. Now, you might be saying to yourself, well, hold on, we've been dating for 3 months. I want to see them more than once a week, and that's fine. But there is a bit of a guideline that we're going to discuss in this video. You want to hang out no less than once a week, obviously. A grain of salt to what I'm saying here, because sometimes life gets in the way. Sometimes they have extra work or they have a vacation planned. I'm not talking about that sort of stuff. Once a week is the ideal situation. Can you hang out 3-4 times a week? You can, but what I would say is in total, you'd want to hang out no more than 4 times a week in early dating. Remember, we need balance. Equal parts distance, equal parts closeness. But why specifically once a week? Because it does this. You hang out with this person, right? You set the date, you have fun with them, you guys have a great date, and then you give them time to think about you, time to want you. So it's very hard to boil it down to specific numbers, and I want you all to treat this video as more of a guideline. You should, from let's say 1 to 4 months of dating, not be hanging out more than 3 to 4 times a week, and you want to make sure that you are seeing each other at least once a week. You can be the initiator when it's dating. We're not using no contact in this scenario because there is no need to. Mutual interest is on both parties, and so you are dating. The term serious dating or serious boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, does not need to exist here. What we're doing is we are setting a date 1 time a week, and we are allowing the time that you're not with this person for them to be thinking about you, messaging you here and there, and in between the periods where you are not hanging out, you want to be setting up anticipation. Now, how do you set anticipation? Basically, when you're texting, messaging, all of that sort of stuff that you do when you're not with each other, the objective usually is, well, we'll just talk about whatever, right? We'll talk about our day because we want to hear from each other, we want to be near each other, we want to interact with each other, and yet you can form that with a specific goal in mind, which is to make them want to see you, to be excited to see you, to get them thinking about you. This is done in several different ways, and on its face it appears manipulative, but it can't be because you're busy doing your own stuff. So what am I talking about here? When they text you, you don't have to answer right away. You can give the message a little time and allow them to wonder what you're up to and when they'll hear from you. Remember, the key to attraction is loving yourself and being slightly less interested than the other person. But you're not doing this manipulatively because you should be out, having a good life, taking care of yourself, exercising, hanging out with friends, being social, etc. And so it's not a manipulation, it's not a game, it's that you care about your life and yourself first. And this will naturally want this person to have more of your time, to spend more of their time with you, etc. So, step 1 to setting anticipation, be busy, have stuff to do. Give them some time, but also be busy. Step 2, you want to set that anticipation by flirting, complimenting, and then pulling back because you are busy. So remember, we're not doing this manipulatively so because you actually should be busy doing this stuff. You should not be over-investing. However, you do want to use this opportunity to give a bit of push and a bit of pull because you are allowing them to flirt with you, have fun with you, setting a date with you. They know when they're going to see you next, and then you pull away, right? But you're pulling away to use that time to focus on yourself. So the push and the pull. It's organic, it's natural. You should not be using this manipulatively because it will blow up if you do it too often. This should be organic busyness because you are not completely devoting yourself to the other person. Hence, the once a week rule. It's a safe guideline for people to follow when they're not sure how often they should be seeing this person. When it's in the early dating phase, your job is to see them once a week, and it depends, and it's going to be different for every relationship. My suggestion is no greater than 3, maybe 4 days a week, tops. But it is your job to set that date once a week, and their job to pursue you further. This creates a balance that allows you to let them know that you're interested and that you want to date them by showing them once a week that you will set a date. And it allows them to come back to you and show you, sort of like a litmus test, I too am interested, I'd like to see you more than once a week, and then you move from there. That's perhaps the best way I could put this into words. So, I'd like something different in the comments, and I'd love it if you guys could help me this week. I'd like to see more questions about dating, because the videos are going to begin reflecting a bit more dating. We're still going to cover reconciliation and breakups and get your ex back stuff, but we're also going to be covering more dating as well. So, what dating questions do you have for me? Let's get a huge repertoire of topics for this, because trust me, the breakup one, that list goes on and on. But the dating one, let's see more questions. Alright, that's all I had for today. If you found my video helpful, I'd be very grateful if you'd subscribe and hit like. Please leave a comment below and tell me what topics you want me to cover in the future. Additionally, if you'd like extra videos every week, private live streams with me, and free giveaways of my book, now released on Amazon, just visit my Patreon. Patreon.com/thelovechat. Until next time.